On the 6th of January, Nintendo UK sent emails to some of their most loyal customers informing them of an extremely limited offer whereby they could purchase a special Ambassador Edition new Nintendo 3DS system even before the release date for the North American and European consoles has been announced. Now I thought I would take Nintendo up on their offer, and after some hands-on experience with the system, decided to give you guys a quick rundown, as well as my personal opinions on whether the console is worth it or not, and basically just my views on it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and have fun watching. Now if you didn't know, the new 3DS features swappable faceplates, and the Ambassador bundle comes with a design exclusive to this deal. The bundle also comes with a spare Smash Bros faceplate design, as well as a vertical charging cradle, both of which can be bought separately. The main content of the bundle box, however, is of course the console. Inside you'll find the white Ambassador Edition new 3DS, with a pre-installed 4GB micro SD card, as well as the usual paperwork, AR cards, the manual and quick start guide. It should be noted that there is no charger for the console included. You'll need to use one that came with a previous 3DS console or buy one separately. Just as a quick add-on here, one of my favourite new things about the console is the new hinge. There's 3 locking positions, and as I don't know if you could hear that, but there's like no click whatsoever, but the screen is completely solid. It's incredibly smooth and easy to move, but it locks just so well and so solidly, no more wobbly top screen. Swapping the front faceplate is as easy as popping one off and snapping a new one on. However, the backplate requires you to remove 2 screws in order to remove and secure it, which makes getting to the micro SD card a little more complicated. I mean, how will you remove it in order to transfer all of your digital content from your old 3DS system? Thankfully, Nintendo have included the ability to transfer data via wireless on the new 3DS, which allows you to move absolutely everything over in one step during the system transfer process. Although be warned if your SD card on your old system is rather full, as it took me about 2.5 hours just to transfer the content of a 4GB SD card to the new system, but luckily the rest of the system transfer went by fairly quickly. So what is actually new about the new 3DS? Well, one of the biggest changes, and the one which I'm most excited for, is the top screen here and the new 3D viewing, a feature which Nintendo is calling Super Stable 3D or 3D Plus. And what it will actually do is use the top camera here, the inner camera, to detect the player's face and automatically adjust the 3D screen to constantly direct the 3D signal to either eye in real time. Now when I first heard they were including this feature, I was extremely skeptical, but after using it for hours on end, it is absolutely flawless. A perfect addition for people like me who love to play with the 3D cranked up, but were tired of the effect constantly breaking when they have moved the console mere millimeters. I mean, this is absolutely perfect. It works even if you move the screen a lot. You really have to jerk it around violently to actually break the effect. It is fantastic, amazing, a feature that should have been in the original 3DS since the start. Nintendo have included additional control options on the back of the console, where you can see the ZL and ZR buttons, as well as the most obvious control option, the additional C-stick up here next to the ABXY buttons. Now this is a really curious little device, as it doesn't actually move in any way. It seems to detect the pressure you apply to it to produce an analog signal rather than physically moving the stick. This can lead to problems when playing games like Kid Icarus Uprising for myself. Being left-handed, I tried to move Pit with the C-stick and found he would stop sprinting and start walking some of the time, although it's probably just about getting used to the stick. Speaking of Kid Icarus Uprising, the new Nintendo 3DS seems to act as though it has a Circle Pad Pro constantly connected all the time. I can't be certain of this, as the only games I own that are Circle Pad Pro compatible are Kid Icarus and Smash Bros, but being able to use the C-stick in Kid Icarus makes me believe that the console can utilise the Circle Pad Pro option on any compatible title. Nintendo has beefed up the hardware on the console, including a new CPU that reduces frame rate drops in some games such as Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and also loads up applications such as Miiverse and the internet browser much faster. The browser now includes tabs and the ability to watch videos within the browser itself, including 3D compatible videos from sites such as YouTube. The cameras have been further optimized for low light conditions, the screens can automatically adjust the brightness based on your current surroundings, and of course Amiibo functionality is built into the console, since the bottom screen also acts as an NFC reader. So what's my verdict on the new Nintendo 3DS? Well, just like the Wii Remote and Wii Remote Plus, Nintendo have truly perfected the console this time around. The unit feels incredibly well built, the 3D Plus is flawless, and the additional control options and improved hardware opens up much more opportunities for developers, as well as giving consumers a much smoother playing experience. Now, if you already own a 3DS or 3DS XL system, I can't really recommend upgrading to the new Nintendo 3DS, unless of course the additional options and added extras really do strike a chord with you, like the 3D Plus. However, if you currently don't own a system and thinking of jumping in and getting one soon, definitely hold out for the new Nintendo 3DS.